Oh boy. How's everybody doing? The Zan, my baby's here. Hi, Zay Zay. How are you, sweetheart? I love your new name. Hi, Thay. I missed you yesterday. Where you been, girl? Hi, Amy. Hey, nephew. Hi, Keisha. Yes, Thay is here. Thank you, love. Oh, you were babysitting. Hi, Prince Daniel. I've been waiting here about. Wait, I missed that, boo boo. I've been waiting here for about 1 minute before it started. Okay. Thay, I don't know if you ever met my grandson. His name is Xavion, the Z Man. That's my grandbaby. Okay, you can be mods. Okay. I think you've served your time. So, Thay, you got to do me a favor. You got to subscribe to his channel. And Zay, you've got to subscribe to her channel too. That way I'll make you his mods if you do that. Okay, I appreciate it. Xavion, you gonna subscribe to Thay's channel too? Okay, can I get a mod to put Thay's link in the chat? Yeah, you have to be a mod to do it. Okay, someone's about to drop that link for you, Thay. And anybody else in the chat that if you haven't subscribed to Xavion, can you please, he needs some subscribers so he can go live. Yes. It was okay. It was okay. I was able to get some rest. It was forced on me. Hi, Anthony. How are you doing this evening? Obama, Sabrina Mauer, nice to meet you. Aman Hussein, how are you? Where are we streaming from? We're streaming from Washington State. Where do you live? Yeah, where do you live, Aman, sorry. Account, Sabrina? How old are you, Sabrina? Be honest, because you can't be a kid in here, okay? Oh, you just found this out from Scotland. You live in Scotland? Cool. Okay, Cooper. Nice to meet you, Cooper. Okay. Well, I'm hoping everybody's getting acquainted. I see some new faces in here. I hope it's not your last time. We're gonna do something different today. Well, it's always different. Your team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. Wonderful. Hi, bestie. Yes, Zay. Skibbity toilet. Uh-oh. Skibbity toilet in here. Xavion, I know you speak that language. Okay, but skibbity toilet, kid. If you're kid, you can't be in here. There's only one kid in here, and that's Zay. Okay, so tonight, Aman, tonight's subject will be about Wendy Williams. Okay, we're going to talk about this TMZ interview that they just had with her. And they weren't physically able to interview her in person. What they had to do was talk on the phone to her, and a cameraman stood outside her window, and she stood in the window as she was being interviewed. It's really weird when you think about it, but that's how awful this conservatorship is. Yeah, I didn't catch the interview, but I know she is having a rough time. Yeah, I'm going to go over some of that interview. I didn't see the whole interview myself. Um, Beyonce got her ass. Got whose ass? You talking about Wendy? You look like you're ready to become a president. Ha! Yeah, president of me. I'll be the president of me. It's so sad what's happening to her. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Absolutely. Absolutely. Some people, and this is a controversial statement I'm going to say as well. Thank you, Thay. The real controversial statement I'm about to say is that a lot of people disliked Wendy because, she aired people's dirty laundry. President Mickey. Say you funny. She aired a lot of people's dirty laundry in the business, but that was her job, okay? And either you loved Wendy or you hated her. And so there's a lot of people out there that are basically being happy about her situation, which I think it's awful. I don't care what she did for a living. I don't wish that on anybody. What she's going through, I know for a fact, is very close to hell. It really is. Because this conservatorship business in the United States is basically designed not to protect the person that supposedly is in need of help. It is basically to fill the pockets of those conservatorships. Hi, Edwin S. I feel like Black China was the only one truly there for Wendy for her career and her struggles. That might be true. At least that's what we saw on camera. Yeah, that's what we saw on camera. But there were a lot of people behind the scenes. My barber should be in prison. Okay, would you like to go to prison with him? How about that? Can y'all get him out of here? Because that was disrespectful. Very disrespectful. You guys have been on a political roller coaster for too long. You're absolutely right. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, he can bounce. He can bounce. Okay, somebody said something up here and I missed it. Um do. I feel like Black. Okay, I wouldn't wish that on her either. Yes. Yeah. That it's just really awful what she's going through. And I knew somebody that was in a situation similar to this. I was kind of her oh Mike, you're 8 years old, sweetie. You can't be here. This is for adults only. I'm sorry. Thank you. I did take some notes and I'm really OCD about notes, okay? But okay, Anthony, great, great. Okay, thank you, Keisha. I'm sorry. I put this grape in my mouth. It's a big one too. Um, I think the most revealing thing, and it's also so big how one can just forget themselves and the things around them. Unimaginable, honestly. That's true. But I think what you find, yes, Z, that you the only one in here that's a kid, and trust me, as long as you're respectful, you will be here because this is my life. However, if you become disrespectful, you got to go. So I know that You know how to behave, baby. That's why I know you can hang with us. Okay? Okay. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I hope that someone who truly cares for Wendy sends her to rehab and she gets better because addiction is truly the worst. Well, that's the thing, Edwin. What they haven't been telling us is that she actually did go to rehab. Thank you. I can't pronounce your name. Zasimo Rolfonso. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. Wendy has she's gone to rehab for her alcohol addiction. Okay. She is no longer out there. If you see this interview, you'll see that she's almost back to her old self. She's very cognitive. She can remember things. They asked her about, Trump being the president, and, she made her comments, and they weren't all loop-de-loo. She was able to identify that he was the 47th president, I think he is, or whatever. You're such a good mom, auntie, grandma, firm and loving. Thank you, bestie. Thank you so much. But I wanted to reveal some information in the event that you guys don't see the interview, okay? She did actually admit that her son stole money from her. A lot of money. Says TMZ has recently come out with a new documentary about Wendy where she confirms that her son Kevin Jr. stole money from her, causing the conservatorship. So he is the reason that this conservatorship took place in the first place. It's now proven, yes, and she admits this herself. Not only was he stealing money, he had somebody else with him, some older woman my age, okay, that he introduced his mom to. Yeah, little Kev, yes, Anthony, little Kev was tapping into mama's bank account. And it was Wells Fargo that was alarmed at this activity, these large sums of money coming out of her account. Hello, Patrick Deshane. Welcome to the chat. How could you steal from your own mother? I admired this coming from someone your age. I admire you for that. It's unfortunate that a lot of people your age have no clue on boundaries. They have this thing about entitlement, and overall the fact that, his mom, he felt, was incapacitated, and he felt that that was an opportunity to capitalize. I truly felt bad that this woman named Cherie took over the show and made a career during Wendy's downfall. But they had to fill her spot, sweetie. Edwin, they had to fill her spot. Sherry's a good hostess. She really is. Now, she's not Wendy, but I really think in time, Wendy does have the capability to come back, judging from what I saw from that interview. I could actually, it's kind of up on my TV right now. What's your video and jam just cruising through? I'm talking about Wendy Williams, Patrick Deshane. Oh man. Oh man, Wells Fargo ain't no good, but good they caught it. That exactly. They caught it. And it was them that was so concerned that they said, we need somebody to step in and do something. Hello everybody from Korea. What's the stream about? Take a look at the title, sweetheart. Pavel Kim, read the title. It's in the title, honey. Yes. We're talking about Wendy Williams. Sad what happened to her and what she's going through. Yeah, what she's going through is just atrocity. I hope Wendy comes back because Wendy's show got me through COVID times. So, As I stated earlier, it said she admits he was inappropriately using her money in very large amounts without her permission. And this is why Wells Fargo froze her account. And this had been going on for over a year. This didn't just happen. And they said, "Oh my God, look at all this money that just came out." They monitored her account for a whole year. Um, it was said that another person was also dipping in her pot. Okay, and this is what prompted Wells Fargo to pursue a guardianship for Wendy to protect her finances. And it's really unfortunate that they chose the guardianship, because the guardianship was like going from the fire, from the, what do they call it? Something from something to the fire, you know. But she was living with her son in Miami when all this was taking place, by the way. And he had taken her phone, so she wasn't able to reach out to others as she normally would. But, to give him some kind of credit, she was a very bad alcoholic at the time. She was, oh my God, she was a full blown alcoholic. And he wanted to protect her from herself because she was ordering alcohol. It's awful what Wendy Williams is going through. I done heard stories about it. Yes, Prince Daniel. Yes. But like I was saying, it's like a double-edged sword. Her son did try to protect her to a certain degree, but now he used her as well. So anybody can draw their own conclusions about that. Did he do that so he could keep all her money to himself? No, he didn't, because he brought somebody else in on it. So there's court documents. Excuse me. There's court documents involved. And during the interview with TMZ, the guy interviewing her said, honestly, her lawyers and accountants should have done that, not the banks. They wanted to get control and fees and such. Exactly, Anthony. But see, it's more sinister than that. This whole conservatorship is very sinister. Wells Fargo stated in court documents in September of 2002 that she was the victim of undue influence and financial exploitation regarding her finances. That's a quote. I feel like the son is the only one who truly knows what he did, and he has to fix things with the almighty above. Exactly. Hi, Pierre. How you doing, my love? Another one of my members. Yes. Good to see you, hun. I'm glad you made it a little earlier. So, she was then asked in the interview, remember that time you went on live for 8 hours and I was there the whole time? Yes, I do remember, Zay. I remember. Yes, Pierre is here. I'm doing wonderful. How are you, sweetheart? Anthony, that's a good question. Again, there's things that we don't know. But I'm telling you, I went through this with someone, and they put out this front. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you so much. They put up this front that, oh yes, we're trying to protect the victim, the elderly, whatever you want to call them. In her case, she's disabled, so to speak. But no, no. There's a underbelly to this whole conservatorship that it's diabolical when you think about it, because you've got judges involved, you've got attorneys involved, and then you've got the conservator companies, because these are basically companies that are subcontracted out to be the guardians over these people. And sometimes attorneys literally sick people. They're just like Satan. He's walking around like a lion, to and fro, waiting to see who he could devour. And they've got these attorneys out there that are doing the same thing. They're seeking victims up in age with a lot of money. Be couples for that. They'll peep them out for a while until them die. I feel like celebrities shouldn't downfall because they are also exposed to the public. Nothing escapes the paparazzi. You're very right, Edwin. And that's why I was stating earlier that a lot of people are celebrating her demise. And that's not the thing to do either. Because, there by the grace of God go I. That could be me. I'm not going to laugh at that woman's downfall. Now, I didn't like a lot of things that she did when she was, when she had her show. But I made the choice not to watch. It's a choice. If you don't like it, don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about the industry, when you get into the industry, that's part of the game. I'm going to go now. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, Zay. I love you, baby. You call me later. Call me before you go to bed. My baby. So, yeah, it's a diabolical, Zay. It's a diabolical industry, and it attracts a lot of diabolical activity. Wendy, because of her alcoholism, that was the catalyst that put her in a dangerous place in terms of her behavior. She had lots of money. She had a young son who has an air of entitlement. She had a husband that dogged her out. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot for a person to go through. And so, think about it. She's lost her show. She's lost her freedom. She's lost I mean, if anything happens, anything more happens, God willing, God is going to have to help her through. Hi, Black Lion. How are you doing? You had to shovel some more. Okay. Hey, fam, I hope you have been having a good day. I've got to go shovel some more snow, then to bed, but smash the like for you. Have a good night. Thank you, Black Lion. I appreciate you. How's the wife? Mama Cricket. I hope she's doing well. I am. These bad boys are huge. Ooh, this one's even bigger. Ooh. But yes, what I was trying to say is that, oh, you're eating strawberries. Wonderful. Okay. Ooh, that sounds really good. So she was then, asked in the interview who was the person that was doing this, who was unduly influencing her. And at that point in the interview, she said, "My son is really a good person. But at this point, he is a horrible person to me." That had to hurt. That had to hurt. But she openly admits it was her son. Oh yeah, they asked her about Diddy too. Those were one of the questions they asked her in this interview. And she said, Diddy gotta go. He gotta go down. He's gotta go down. He's been getting away with this for far too long. And now it's time for him to go down. And she didn't slur her words. She didn't say anything that had nothing to do with the question. She was direct, honest, and kept it pushing. And beside that, in this interview, like I said earlier, they had to film her in a window. And let me see if I can share that with you. I got to maneuver a little bit. So pardon I don't have a laptop and the capability of putting all these different things up. But let me see if I can show you at least what it looked like when they interviewed her. And beside that, I've got to mute. Okay. I don't want to show that part here. Y'all remember? Okay, can you see that? This is a snapshot of her during the interview. She's got on a dark wig. She's got some blackberry lipstick on. And, you know, if you saw another shot of this, you would see that she's full bodysuit. Bless her heart. There you go. See them thighs showing? Look at that. Look at that there. Ah, she does. She looks good. And she's in that phone. I mean, she's on that phone looking out the window as they're interviewing her. Isn't that weird? That's crazy, isn't it? So, yeah. That's basically how they had to interview her, because they're not allowed to come into the assisted living, which I think is awful. Oops, sorry. She is very right about Diddy. But I think it's very awful that these people living in this assisted living, she was saying that, hold on, I'm putting this back on the charger. She's saying that the living place they got her in, mainly, of course, for the elderly and for people that have very little memory. She doesn't fit in that category anymore. So why is she still there? She's not able to, she doesn't even have a phone that she can call people, but she has a phone. She doesn't have a means of communicating like on an iPad or a laptop or something like that. She's almost like she's in jail. And as a matter of fact, it was stated that they've got people on trial or in prison for much worse than being sick. You've got people that have deleted people in prison. She's only been outside literally 2 times in 30 days. 2 times she's been allowed to go outside into some fresh air. And even then, most likely where she is, they are moderating her phone. Yep. And they have to call front desk first to get transferred. But the thing is that nobody's allowed to call her. She has to call them. Ain't that some mess? You got all this money. You got somebody telling you what you can or can't. It's worse than prison. And I know it to be true because I witnessed it. I witnessed someone else go through that same thing. And it wasn't as bad as hers. Because the person that I went through it with didn't have the kind of money Wendy Williams has. Because, they look for people, like I was saying earlier, they look for people, vulnerable people, that have some money, okay? And the whole concept of this conservator/guardianship is to siphon off your money. Because everything that the guardian does, she's being paid to do. And that money is coming out of Wendy Williams' pocket. She doesn't work for some company that pays her on a regular basis and she does the job. No. The people that are, being guarded are the ones paying the bill directly. This guardian has access to her finances. And because Wells Fargo, this is why I question sometimes the involvement of these banks. Wells Fargo is the one that initiated this whole thing. And I'm sure there was other ways they could have went about protecting this woman's bank account besides throwing her into a guardianship situation, because I mean, it's from the frying pan into the fire. Why would protect this person by putting her in a more convoluted situation? Just look what happened to Brittany. Exactly. Thank God she got her freedom, but money brings out the ugly of the family members that see them struggle. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's what this country is all about. Greed. We got some people they're willing to sell their mama for a $2 trick. I mean, there's people out there that's willing to sell their souls. We already witnessed it in the whole entertainment industry. You feel me? So, in a sense, Wells Fargo may have been correct in making moves to freeze her account because of the misappropriation of her funds. The way he moves with other people, though, meaning her son, it's crazy. We don't know who this other woman is, but it says here Kevin, her son, introduced Wendy to some older woman who was siphoning money out of her account. Edwin says money and fame is only temporary, but the soul is the most valuable. Absolutely, Edwin. You are absolutely right. So this woman was siphoning money out of Wendy's account. It says, here's an instance of what her son did. Kevin Jr. wanted to rent a boat for his birthday for $1,500 and ended up getting a boat that rented out for $113,000 and then had the nerve to turn around and blame it on the bank, saying that it was the bank's fault and the bank wanted to have it. Yeah, Wells Fargo wanted you to have $113,000 boat rental. Like, why would they want you to have that? So, Smother said that he has a way of getting in with other people, and he's not the only one involved with the money situation. Pretended to be her, and it wasn't anybody in the family. It was that woman, but actually someone who was introduced to her by her son. Her son introduced her to this woman. So she's not a family member. We don't know if she's some kind of, who knows, for Kevin Jr., and we ain't gonna even talk about Kevin Sr. I mean, man, the way he dogged her out was ridiculous. But Wendy was a huge alcoholic at the time that she was going through. And it's a good thing that Wells Fargo did step in and start the ball rolling on the conservatorship to a certain degree. But now she's sober and has gone through rehab and has a sober coach. So she should be getting more freedom, basically, than she currently has. And if this is, if her guardian can't do it, then she should be reevaluated to where she can be free. And that's the bottom line. Like I said, I haven't seen the whole interview. I've saw bits and pieces. Like I had shown you just now, shown you snapshots of her in the interview. I'm sure at a later date, if they make it available, I don't know if it's available to the public or not. But I just wanted to kind of introduce this upcoming kind of a documentary type interview. I don't know. But it's very revealing that Wendy is on the rise. Her health has gotten much better, and there's even different YouTube content creators that are out there raising money for her, to help her along because her bank account is dwindling and she ain't even she ain't even spending the money. It's the guardian, the whole guardian debacle. That's the whole gist of the setup. They get a judge, they get an attorney, and they get the conservatorship, and those three work hand in hand together. The judge, the lawyer, conservatorship company, because it's usually a company that employs several people that act as conservators, guardians over these people. And once you get locked into one of them situations, you got to go to court to get out, as we saw with Brittany. So, I wanted to introduce that to the chat and, get you guys' thoughts about that. Because boy, we live in a real rough society where finding all kind of ways to take people's money. Every scam in the book. And this one isn't much, it's not that new, but I thought it would be nice to bring awareness to it. I hate that Wendy Williams is going through this, and I'm praying that they review her case. Wow, where to even start? This whole story is just a sad, greedy train wreck. Like, oh my gosh, that's right. And it's also a cautionary tale. I hate to say it, but be careful how you treat people. Because then people you dog out on the way up are the ones you gonna meet on the way down. Very, very similar situation. I'm not wishing it on nobody, but it happens. Mm, this is good. Very, very good. So yeah. Um, I wish I had some more to bring to the table, but that's where y'all come in. Yeah, they're good. I kind of stole some from my husband. He's got to get his teeth worked on. Bless his heart. Mm. So what y'all do today? Let me hear what y'all did. So I'm a little confused on a couple things with Wendy. I thought she had a form of dementia, or say that diagnosis that she got there was connected to the alcoholism. And it very well may be true that she has some form of dementia, but it was exacerbated because of the alcohol. But because there's no more alcohol in her life, it's kind of improved her dementia situation, you know. And I'm sure that there's medications or whatever that they're giving her, but she refuses to take them. And she seemed very cognizant in several different clips that I saw of her. Um, Once you get older, there's a lot of things you're not going to remember. There's things I don't remember, but that doesn't make me diagnosed as having dementia, because I was about to say it is nearly impossible to jump back from that type of stuff. But yeah, the alcohol probably just threw it into overdrive. It did. It threw it way into overdrive. And who's to say that they didn't concoct that dementia diagnosis up? You know, I don't trust the healthcare system, to be truthful about it. And I'm just going to say what I'm going to say. A lot of times they throw these diagnoses out there just to keep people keep people coming back. We want you to stay sick so you can keep coming back Because once you keep coming back, you got to spend more money, take more drugs, spend more money on drugs. It's a big vicious money making cycle. And here we've got things right here on the earth that were placed here by God to keep us healthy. But man and his exuberant narcissism feels that he knows more than God. So he's tainted the ground that crops are being grown from. He's tainted the animals. He's tainted everything. Man has tainted everything he's touched. Every natural thing he's touched. He's tainted it. And we're living in a society that's very artificial. Our food it's artificial. It's plastic in the food. You know, so they're slowly killing us off. You know, even the air. Pretty soon we're gonna have to pay for that. For real, everyone around Diddy died of pneumonia, which they have said is a rare type that cannot happen unless it is intentional, or you have had certain diseases which those celebs didn't have. Right. Well, we know what that's all about. Yeah. That's not no coincidence, they. Certain people in Diddy's circle gone for a certain type of pneumonia. Yeah. And with LA. Funny how the Olympics is happening in LA and a new super city would look great. Funny how all the famous and important people were out of LA. Exactly. Yeah. There's the rich and then there's the richer. And the richer booted out the rich because they want your land. And we want it at a discount. And the only way you're going to get a discount is if you burn it up. Multiple homes and multiple miles of land. They did the same thing in Maui. You know, Maui caught fire, burned up Maui, and who's the first one on the plane getting over there to buy up land? Good old Oprah. Yeah, good old Oprah. Where's the little girls, Oprah? Them little girls in the schools over in Africa. Where are they, Oprah? Hmm? Where they at? What you do with them little girls, Oprah? You get a John, you get a John, you get a John, you get a trick, you get a trick. Did I say that? Oprah didn't become no billionaire because she had a microphone and asked questions. That ain't how Oprah became a billionaire. Now, y'all can put two and two together. You know? Oprah didn't get all that money based on being the first black talk show host. She didn't make all them billions. She's got billions of dollars. She didn't make them billions talking to people in Chicago. Mm-mm. Yep. She sold her people. She sold her soul. She sold her people and she sold her soul. I was done with Oprah when I saw one of her shows and someone brought the name of God up and she stopped them in their tracks and says, nope, we're not going to say that. We're just going to refer to our higher power. Oh, really? So you can't say his name? So who's your higher power, boo-boo? He got a lot more letters in his name than my higher power. My higher power has 3 letters. G-O-D. What's your higher power's name? Inquiring minds want to know. Mm-mm. I've been done with Oprah. Oh, carpet munching heifer. Her and Gail. Funny how she want to chase every black man and put him down. You know, who was it? She went after, was it Dr. Dre, Russell Simmons? She got a big heart on about black men and what they do, but she following Harvey Weinstein. Auntie, during the Grammy, wait, she won. She mentioned God twice. The first time was mid-speech, so they couldn't cut it. But they cut the last one right in the middle and cut her off. Wow. Wow. Everybody that says God does not necessarily mean God. Understand that. Beyonce talks about God all the time, but she doesn't worship the same God that we do. You know, she's on a totally different cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs thing. So, um, just that everybody claiming God ain't following God. Hey, Zay, you came back. That's because Oprah is a brown nosing. Yeah, yeah, that's why she's a billionaire. She had that nose all up, you know what? Her and Gail. Matter of fact, her nose is up Gail's too. How you have that fine man on your arm, but you are your girl all the time? Man, please. Stedman, he's a beard. He's a beard. Yes, he's a beard. He's a beard. Oprah and her girlfriend, her man Gail, eating the carpet. She's just eating up the carpet. Shag carpet at that. Don't even shave it, just shag carpet. You know how shag about this tall. Wait a minute. I hope she uses a washcloth. That's all I'm gonna say. Woo! No, Gail don't like men. She don't like men. She like the snappy dugout. Auntie, that machine you got me made my life even better. Oprah getting cooked in this one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oprah, I could give two you know what's. I'm gonna keep it profanity free, at least for now. Yes, yes, but yeah. I do not admire Oprah. I don't admire Oprah. And she can kick rocks. I had a video of her on stage, that video, but I had to delete it. And I had to delete that from my heart too. Because she's still a human being, and I shouldn't laugh at her because she tripped and fell. But it was funny. It was funny to me. I could use that machine right now for my little throom throom. I never thought highly of her. You know what? I don't. Keisha, the way she turned on her people, even her show, over the years, show just became more and more bleached, if I can say that. It wasn't a top. The topics were things that we as a people don't relate to. But when you take God out of the equation, yeah, she's awful. She's awful. She mistreated them young black queens on the remake of The Color Purple. Watered down. No, she's bleached down, Keisha. She's bleached down. She's tried to take down every black man in the industry she could get her hands on. Even Michael. And Michael whiter than me. At least his skin. But she tried to embarrass her and Gail. Because don't forget when Gail interviewed R. Kelly, yeah, he did act a plumb fool. But Gail took it, yeah. Especially Raji. Well, you know what? Yeah, she did them all foul. Yeah, Michael got in her butt, yes. But she tried her hardest. After death. See, Oprah tried to do her to Michael after Michael died. Then he comes out with this, all of a sudden, this accusation from those two boys that Michael never touched them. Now all of a sudden they come out saying, "Oh yes, he did," and Oprah's pushing this whole agenda, all for money, all for money. You wait until that man is dead and gone to smear his name in a way that you couldn't when he was alive. Because trust and believe, if she'd tried to do that to him while he was alive, she wouldn't be a relevance anymore. Absolutely, they were paid to lie. They said that he didn't do it when he was alive. They said he didn't do it. That's how it works. If somebody recants a statement, you don't look at them as being truthful from that point on. If they've said a lie and they say, "Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't do that." I'm not going to look at you the same. If you say something to me again, especially on the same subject, I'm going to think that you're telling the truth now. Make up your mind. So there was nothing to make up. They lied about it. They came back, told the truth, and now they want to turn around and lie about it again with the help of her, because she makes this big documentary about it, and they got paid for it. So of course, man, please. But you see, she waited to do that after Michael died. That was a perfect opportunity for her. She did a ditty, if you think about it. She did a ditty. Diddy did to Biggie what Oprah did to Michael. Capitalized on their death. Biggie was more uh, expendable. I can make more money off of this big, greasy, black walrus. This is what he was saying about him. I'm not saying I'm saying it. She didn't do Harvey or Jeff like that. No, no, she didn't. She did not either of them people. As a matter of fact, she was following that guru, whatever the heck that man's name was, and he turned out to be a PDF file. I can't remember his name. He was her spiritual guidance. Mm-mm. Everything or everybody that Oprah attached. Oh, I'm spitting all over the place. Sorry. Everybody that Oprah attached herself with were blanksual deviants. hmm Dalai Lama. Is that his name? I thought there was another guy too. I wish I knew his name. But he was convicted of messing with kids. And once that came out, she politely scooted over like, "I don't know him. I don't know him." No, heifer, you all up in his grill. Stay there. Stay there with him. We already know. Now you want to act like you didn't have no affiliation with him? Miss me. Miss me several times. Was it Dr. Gupta? No, not Gupta. This guy was from India or something. Gupta's the one that ran for president, didn't he? That was a joke too. If that's yeah, that one doctor. Mm, what a joke. But yeah, Oprah is gonna, that's why she's hooked up with Gary's Story says, damn mama. Hi Gary's Story. Damn Pappy, how you doing? How you doing, Poppy? She is not your mama. I know. Let him go. Let him go. Don't say nothing. I call him Pappy. He ain't my Pappy either. What you got going? What you got going, Gary? Let me see what you look like. Can I see what he look like? No, I can't see what he look like. I'll just have some. I'm you my poppy. You my poppy. How old are you, baby? What you poppin', poppy? I just want to see what Poppy got going in his pockets. It costs you money to call me mama. And if you're gonna be my Poppy, then you're gonna have to put something down on the table and pay for the old enough to be your Poppy, baby. Okay, baby. Then let me see just what you rolling with. Show me what you're working with. And since I can't see you, I can see what that dollar sign says. Show me that. And I don't take EBT. Just thought I'd let you know. I don't take EBT, food stamps, Section 8. I don't take none of that. Let me see what you put on that dollar sign. Lion in a cage. Damn. Uh-huh. Yeah, you better know who you rocking with before you rock. I'm not seeing that number change. So I guess all that poppy shit don't mean nothing. I can say my grape is a poppy. I popped it right in my mouth. Are we silent? Am I hearing crickets? That number still says 0. We can jingle some change till they fall out. I don't want no change. I don't deal with change, honey. I deal with dollar bills. I deal with dollar bills, and I mean foldable money. Matter of fact, put it on your card. Because whether you do or not, you still giving me your time. Buy you want the jingle, but you want the jingle. Buy you want the... Spell it right, baby. Spell what you mean. Spell it out. But I want the jingle. No. I said what you got. You the one that said jingle. That tells me that that's what you got. Jingle. My money don't jingle. It folds. You walked into the wrong arena. You ever seen Gladiator? See, I'm not the only one in here with a spear. I'm just the one on camera. But there's all kinds in here. Words getting twisted, girl. I'm talking jingle, jingle, what you on, girl? No, you came in here in my live, giving me your time. Yes, you did. Stepped into the wrong hood. And he just giving more time. And I love, yes, I love it because you're paying me whether you realize it or not, Gary's Story. You are, unbeknownst to you, paying me. And I appreciate it. The longer you sit here and talk your shit is the more I'm going to get paid for you to sit here. We need to make OnlyFans. I don't make OnlyFans. I have one fan, and he's at work right now. Hey, DJ Real, I want to clarify. I do not partake in Black History Month, Gay Pride Month. To me, we are all equal. I didn't slander any color, creed, race, or sexuality. I treat people on merit solely. Amen, DJ. That, hey, rock the way you want to rock, baby. DJ, he wasn't judging you, honey. No, he wasn't judging you. I think you took it wrong, but I apologize. Felt that way. We're all adults here, and we can tend to sometimes disagree. And I don't want you to feel that in any way. I was rating the performance solely on performance, not the messages. Exactly. And DJ, what I think you failed to realize is that there were also people that took those messages very seriously, you know, and you may not be in the same demographics. I'm sorry, DJ. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you felt pissed. But honestly, just like you said, you felt pissed honestly. They took that message because it represented their demographic. It represents where they're coming from. And to say that to dismiss it like that was kind of a slap in the face as well. I know I'm at work, honey. Just wanted to say hello to your followers when I'm home tonight. Better with them niggas. What? Hold on, DJ. Let me deal with this little boy here. Make sure I don't forget the baby lotion as well. Baby, your baby lotion has now been removed. Thank you. Okay, sorry about that, DJ. We had a little infant in the room who thought he could talk shit, and he just got dealt with. But why, girl? Oh, no. No, honey. No. I said bye. So it's time for you to go. Ta-ta. Some people don't get it, DJ. Some people don't get it. I understand where you're coming from, DJ. But please understand the other side of the coin. We can all get along here. We can all get along. And nobody was judging you, just like I don't feel that you were judging them. You just stated your opinion, and that was their opinion. And we can let it go from there. Tonight, we on a totally different subject. I think we can all relate to. I have never mentioned my color, race. I'm a peasant. Okay, and that's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. Kendrick Lamar's performance was the best performance ever on television. Oh, bless your heart, Gary. Don't you get it? You're out. You gotta go. Yes. Thank you, sweetheart. He don't understand. Oh, I'm sorry, DJ. Well, DJ, don't let it get to you like that. We are not like that. People have their opinions, and that's what everybody has one. Everybody has an opinion, just like everybody has an asshole. He felt, he felt like he was judged. I come on here to relax, and converse with like-minded, kind, experienced human beings. Uh-huh. I think the topic might have been a little bit too controversial for you. Yeah, but what was that? I want to know because I was a good boy yesterday. Yeah, but we were talking about Kendrick Lamar's performance. DJ, correct me if I'm wrong. You were saying that people shouldn't have looked at it as It went from performance to Black history, and messages very quickly. Yes, and that was the whole intent of it. Yes, and then he left, but I don't remember what happened. I felt like I was singled out slightly. No, I think somebody just disagreed with your stance, but the performance was not, was about Black history. Yes. Yes. First of all, I wasn't being crappy towards you, DJ Real. I asked a simple question. I didn't have a stance. But you did, sweetheart. You said that you didn't feel there should have been a message. It should have been just about a performance and not a message. Staying with first of all comes across with serious attitude. Okay, you know what? Let's drop the subject. We're not going to go any further with this. Don't answer. Please. Don't answer. Hi, Ryan. Okay, DJ, we're not going to take this any further because we don't want anybody to get, anybody to be offended. So we're not going to talk about it any further. I understand what you're talking about, and they understand what you're talking about. Let it go, Abdul. Let it go. Just let it go. Yeah, Thay's in here, Ryan. Thay is in here. Yes, Ryan, I'm trying to watch the live. This is Auntie. But you guys can talk together. That's okay. That's what the chat room is about. Y'all don't have to chat with me only. You guys can chat amongst yourselves. Yes, she did. I just wanted to re-clarify and say I don't care about color, sexuality, political. Just care about being a nice, good person. Okay. And that you are, DJ. That you are. We're all made up of different chromosomes, so to speak. Mama Hype. Hello, beautiful lady with us, with a so relaxing voice. Glad you feel in my feet. I'm glad too, sweetheart. Good to see you. Nice to meet you. So nice to meet you. Mama Hype. I like that name. I like that name. And DJ, it's okay, baby. Ryan, it's toddlers. No, he's not talking to me, Xavion. He's talking to Thay. He wants her name in the game. Ryan, that's my grandson. He was telling you what my username was in the game. He didn't know you were talking to Thay. Because I found yours, Ryan, and your description on Roblox says you are... Okay, DJ, please come back. Okay, take your time, sweetheart. My sister made it. Who's your sister, Ryan? My sister 8. Here in the chat? Anyway, Auntie, please continue. Sorry, I was trying to listen and I was going to make a comment. Okay, Ryan, if your sister is in here, she can't be in here. Are you talking about the game? You talking about Roblox? Ryan, are you talking about Roblox? Okay, okay. Just wanted to make that clear. Okay. All right. Yay. Okay, so the rest of you, that little, she made my Roblox account. Oh, wonderful. Okay. That just basically lets us know that everybody ain't on the same page, but, in terms of their beliefs. However, thank you, DJ. Why you retract your message? You said you're back. Okay. We are allowed to agree to disagree. Oh, Auntie, what I was going to say was thank you for sticking up for me earlier on my shorts. Oh, yeah. I didn't appreciate that dude saying that at all. Wendy Williams' story isn't over until God says so. You are so correct, Kevin. All right, Zay, skivvy toilet. Okay, DJ, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, Thay, I thought that that was so unnecessary. You know, Riz. People, it seems like they go around here on YouTube just looking for reasons to spew out venom at people because they feel bad about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And if they feel that bad about themselves, they exude that onto other people. Ooh, Auntie, 9 subs until I can go live. And I have been a huge true crime fan, so I thought my first live would be about the assassination on Kim Jong-un's brother. Oh, that would be a great topic. That would be a great topic. Yes. And a lot of people are fascinated with that kind of stuff. DJ says, Ansel, I respect you. You are a strong woman, and I love that. I love that you believe in your opinions and back them up. If I said anything that annoyed you, I sincerely apologize. All right. Now that's how adults handle business. I appreciate that. I'm not Ansel, but if it were me, I would accept that. Yes, true crime is man. Crime junkie here too, bestie. Uh-oh. Nephew Z-Man's looking for you. Oh, I would love to come. Mm-hmm. What's your channel? I'm a crime junkie. She can't do live yet, Mama Hype, but once she gets enough subscribers, if you would subscribe to her channel, she needs more subscribers so she can go live, and then you can go to her channel and watch it. Can somebody post Thay's link in the chat again, please? I think she needs, how many did you say you want to subscribe to, Mama Hype? Can somebody post Thay's link in the chat so Mama Hype can subscribe? I think she only needs like 9. She needs 9. So yeah, we're gonna get her closer to that goal, and that way she can start doing her. Yeah, 9 or 10. Yeah, and Mama is gonna. She wants to subscribe. Right. Mm-hmm. Look at Xavion posting it too. You go, moderator Zay. Trying your hardest. All right, now can somebody post Xavion's channel again so Mama can subscribe to Z-Man? Mama Hype, I need you to subscribe to Z-Man if you don't mind. As a favor to me. That's my grandson. He's trying to get his channel going. Oh yeah. This is the big old cup of tea. You just subscribe to Xavion? To Zay? Thank you, bestie. Anybody that's in the room, if you don't mind, as a favor, can you please subscribe to Z-Man? His link is in the chat. Bestie just posted it so he can get his channel going. Okay, nephew is on the way, Thay. We might just hit that mark tonight. Looky here, looky here. Shoot. We might even have more than that as we get a little closer. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this is a community. We got to support one another. Absolutely. I love the true crime. I'm trying to think. Did I talk about it last night? Did I talk about that woman? I think you missed last night. You missed last night's live. And last night's live was a true crime situation. Am I right, you guys? You know I've got dimensions. I'm trying to remember if last night's live was the one that I did about the woman she chopped off her father's thing. True crime cruise in the Bahamas this year. Oh boy. Yes, Auntie, I'm sorry. I wanted to be on the live. I'm trying to remember if last night was the one that I talked about the true crime case. I'm trying to think. What did I talk about last night, y'all? Because I am seriously tripping. Yes, it was. It has to have been last night because I was there the night before. Okay. I don't know what the title of last night's live was. But that makes me sad because I was so excited for your true crime live. I'm thinking, did I do it or not? I know I took a lot of notes. Maybe I didn't. You know what? I didn't. I haven't done it yet. Tell her I said thank you and ask her when we are going to play Roblox again. So I haven't done it yet, Thay. I haven't done it. Yeah, I didn't finish my notes. So, yeah. 48 Hours is a great show, but seeing too much death, murder, and lying kind of gets me checking my locks and being stretchy. I totally understand it. Hey, Gregory Walls. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. We just chatting it up now. We done already talked about the topic. We was talking about Wendy Williams and her conservatorship update. Because she had let me see, is this the same? Sure and right, Mr. Oh, this is about Diddy. I'm doing well. I'm doing wonderful, Gregory. Doing wonderful. I hope you had a wonderful day. I've got one more wonderful day left, and then it'll be back to the old grind. But I must say, I've been taking advantage of this no child time. I watch Dateline live on YouTube. It's on 24/7. LOL. I had to take a break today, though. Anthony Jackson, what did you just say? Anthony, I'm going to subscribe to Nephew and to Thank you, Anthony. God bless you. Faye says, I fall asleep listening to documentaries about, you know what, cults, all of it. It's just so fascinating in the sense that I couldn't imagine putting myself in the killer's shoes, and I want to learn more. Exactly. What is going on with WW? I saw something on TMZ. She was behind a. That's what I was talking about tonight, DJ. I didn't cook today, Gregory. I didn't. I was talking about the interview. I think you came in kind of late, DJ. But I was talking about the Wendy Williams interview from TMZ. And I did need a break, Amy. I really did. Um, why did she go off air? Um, First of all, DJ, she was a raging alcoholic. And that exacerbated this dementia that was in her. But um, this interview, yes, this interview with TMZ tonight, or I don't know if it was tonight, but there was an interview with TMZ. You saw her in a window. Yeah. Well, remember on her show, there was a couple times, well, there was one time she literally dropped on camera. She passed out on camera. She was dressed up in a green, like she was the Statue of Liberty. She was dressed up like the Statue of Liberty, and she passed out. But tonight's chat was about, or tonight's live was about an update on her condition. And what you saw of her standing in the window, I think overheard conservatorship. Yes, yes. She's locked into this conservatorship now. And you might want to go back and look at the replay when I'm done with the live, and you'll get a more in-depth, um, in-depth, explanation of what tonight's live was about. But she's no longer. Yes, do watch it later. But just to let you know that that's what it was. That was the topic of tonight. Yes, I'm gonna play Roblox as soon as I get off of my live. I sure am. If somebody else is gonna play with me. I can't go in there without my family. Otherwise I'll be running around Robloxville trying to remember how to drive or trying to relearn how to drive. How to take my apple citrus sauce to the next level. Oh wow. That's right, you're a chef too. But yeah, DJ, she's been through something. She's really been through the ringer. And part of the interview revealed that her son did steal money. You're going to try, bestie? Oh, that'll be fun. We all be in there. You going on now, nephew? Okay. Okay. Well, when I'm done with my live, me and Zay, we come in. Well, Zay, you can go on in there now if you want. Okay. Slice has TMZ. Seeing if I can see it on the TV. Yes. Try that. Okay. Now, Xavion has his device takes a really long time to upload into Roblox. So he's going to need a little jump start, if you don't mind. So Xavion, why don't you start the process now? So by the time I come off my live, you should be in Roblox. Can you do that, Zay? Yeah, DJ, you definitely, if you can get that interview, that's what she was in the window. She was being interviewed by the guy on TMZ on the phone. But there was a cameraman outside her building, where she's staying at. Oh, okay. Okay. It might be faster because you're on the internet. Okay. You know this stuff better than I do, Zay. I can't argue with you. If you can get in there, get in there. I know you were having trouble last night because we waited and waited and waited and waited, and finally it stopped. I've set some stuff up to record later. I'm checking TMZ Facebook. Okay. Yeah, what you saw of her in that window, she was talking on the phone. She wore black and it was a bodysuit because you could see where, you could see her hips. Like she was a dancer or something, but she looked really good. Had on like a dark wig, burgundy lipstick. She looking good, okay? And she's locked up in this conservatorship situation. Plus she lives in an assisted living facility with all of these older people with dementia and Alzheimer's and all these problems that she can't relate to. So she stays in her room. She's basically locked away in a prison, so to speak. And they don't let her out. She's only been out twice in 30 days. Okay, good. Good. You gonna watch it tonight? Please do. Watch it tonight and update me because I might have gotten some things misconstrued. I doubt it, but I was working off of bits and pieces of that interview. So definitely take a look at it. Look at the replay first and then look at the interview on TMZ. That on their Facebook. I'm watching. Okay, good. Okay, Ryan, you're gonna go to sleep? No Roblox for you tonight, Ryan? Oh, man. Is Tubi really free? Yes, it is. It sure is, Mama Hype. It most definitely is. It's called Saving Wendy. Yes. Yes, Saving Wendy. Yeah, it's faster because I am on the internet. Okay, Zay. Cool. Yeah, some of those movies are kind of wild. Now, is Tubi the one that sponsors the Black TV net? Well, wait, what is the name of that? Black something TV, where they have the old black movies? Okay, Mama can take it. She said, been there, done that. I got this. I got this. Auntie, I'm going on Roblox now, but I'm not going to go live until you're finished. Okay, I'm going to cut this off at exactly 2 hours, Abdul. Unless everybody else want to go. If y'all want to stick around for the full 2 hours, you're free to do so. But if you want to go, let me know. And I can shut it down so you guys can have the rest of your evening to yourself. Oh, yeah, you and your wife watched the Diddy documentary, too. I did, too. That was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. The Making of Diddy or something like that. The Making of a Bad Boy. Was that the name of it? Oh, I didn't see the OJ trial documentary. Okay, Abdul. The Diddy doc was wild. I also watched a YouTuber named Stephanie So, and she talked about everything, and I was just appalled. Yeah, yeah. All right, DJ. I'm glad you was able to find it. I'm so glad you were able to find it. Saving Wendy. For all of you who want to watch it, it's on Tubi. Tubi is free. And she looks good. I got to give it to her. And you can hear her side of the conversation and everything. It's really sad, though, that she can't come out of that building like an adult. They're treating her like some kind of a convicted felon. At least convicted felons can come out and get some. The downfall of Diddy 1, 2, and 3. Oh boy. Even convicted felons get daylight. You know, they get an hour of daylight every day if they need it. Exactly. Okay. Nephew, you going to Metro Life? I think he's going to wait, Zay. But you can go ahead and, okay, join me in Metro. Oh, a new world. Okay, go to New World, Zay. Yeah, join him in a new world, Zay. A whole new world. Da, 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 da. I don't remember the words. That was a Peebo Bryson and Regina Bell song, right? A whole new world. Da, 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 da. Man, why can't I remember? A whole fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no or where to go. Or say we are only dreaming a whole new world. They is on it too. She is on it. She had the lines coming as soon as I come to that part. It was already there. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm not a big Disney movie fan, but I love the music. A lot of the music that comes with, you know, the soundtracks of those movies. Now, I watched Gladiator 2 again last night. That's on Prime. Yes, Zay. You got to check out Gladiator 2, Zavion. I know all the Tangled soundtrack, too. Oh, my God. Regina Bell. That's who he sang that song with. Peebo Bryson and Regina Bell. You watched it already? Oh, wait a minute. We went to see that in Phoenix, Zay. And I know every word of the first Incredibles and Shark Tales. I'm not a massive Disney movie fan, although some of the old ones were amazing and some of the new ones are cool. That's right, DJ. Man, I remember Cinderella when I was really a little girl. And I remember my grandfather bought me the album. Put it together, and what have you got? Bippity boppity boo. When my tooth was hurting and I went to sleep during. Oh, you did, didn't you? Well, that's the movie I watched last night, Zay. Gladiator 2. But I love Disney World. So many amazing memories from vacations there. Was a miracle for a peasant like me to go there and stand in front of that castle. I agree. I agree. I had Cinderella, Snow White, Alive in Wonderland, and a few others on VHS and Veggie Tales. I cried at the fireworks, just incredible. Man, DJ, we stood on the balcony of our hotel room. Now, we weren't in Disney World, we were at Disneyland. But every night, we used to stand out on that balcony and watch the fireworks. Z-Man, you need to watch some Veggie Tales. Oh, they said that to Zay. Okay. Veggie Tales is fire. VHS, legendary, absolutely. God, boy, I tell you, time sure does fly. Because when I was little, there was no VHS. There was no CDs, no DVDs, no VHS. We had to basically go according to what was on TV. They didn't even bring the movies to the movie theater. We had to wait for it to just come on TV. And my grandfather bought me the album to Cinderella. And I thought I was doing something. I had that Cinderella album playing all the time. I was 13 when I got my own TV, black and white. Yes, I think I was about 9. No, because it's so funny. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, yes, it's animated cucumbers and tomatoes talking about the Bible, but it is so much more than that when you are watching it. Oh, you got to check that out, Zay. Only 3 channels, yes. 3. Here it was 4, 5, and 7. And oh, we don't want to forget Channel 9, the public, what, PBS. That was the 4th channel here. And we had another channel called Channel 13, which was just some channel that we didn't watch a whole lot of. But man, ABC, NBC, CBS, those were the main 3. And them jokers went off. They went off at 11 o'clock, between 11 and 12 o'clock at night. And once they went off, there was no more TV. Then later on, they started extending the time a little bit. So on Friday nights, I would stay up and watch Nightmare Theater on Channel 7, which was Como here. But it was CBS as the major conglomerate. And Nightmare Theater was always horror movies. And I would watch horror movies from 11:30. Yep, CBS. I never had a pocket TV. I have one now. It's a cell phone. Sesame Street, Electric Company. Did y'all ever watch Electric Company, or is that too far behind? I bought one with my first paycheck. It was amazing. Wow, DJ. Yeah, I never had a pocket TV. I didn't have a pocket TV until I had a cell phone. Now everybody has it. And they watches I Love Lucy. You got some explaining to do, Lucy. Okay, you still have it. Hang on to it, DJ. That's going to be worth some money one day. You keep it in prime condition, I can almost guarantee you it's going to be worth some money. A lot of money. It'll be a collector's item. Mr. Rogers, yes. I show it to my daughter and she like, what in the hell is that? And School of Rock. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Oh, it was your dream, Julian? Yes. Yes. Watch the Simpsons on the car. Ain't that something? We have come a long way, y'all. We have come a long way. Can't forget Sesame Street. Did anybody here in the chat watch Electric Company? Or am I the oldest one in the batch? It was before the Simpsons time, unfortunately. Okay. My show was Reading Rainbow. Oh, Keisha, yeah, you were watching LeVar Burton. Zoom! Oh my God, Zoom! Yes! You ever get a headache around or near one of your eyes, but it's like hurting around your eye, not your... Actually, yes. Yes. Yes, I get those sometimes. They're very annoying. Gregory Walls brought up Zoom. I wanted to be on Zoom so bad. I was in the fan club and everything. Yes, take an ibuprofen. Take 2. Take 2 ibuprofen because there might be some swelling in there. Yes, we are dating ourselves, Mama Hype. Oh my God. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, take that. Yep, to reduce the swelling. Oh my God. I wanna zoom, 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 zoom. I wanna zoom, 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 zoom. Right, Fever. Come on, give it a try. We're gonna show you just why. We're gonna tell you to wait. We're gonna teach you to fly high. I wanna zoom. I wanna zoom, zoom. Children play. Oh God, I remember playing outside every day. I was reading about the show Days of Our Lives. That shit is ancient and it's still on. It sure is ancient. Those are the days of our lives. No often than ever for hours. Drink a whole glass of water. Uh-huh. Yes. Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers, Electric Company, and Zoom. Those were my four channels that my four shows I would watch when I came home from school, when I was in elementary school. And to think that Sesame Street is still around. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's where I saw Morgan Freeman for the first time. Thank you, Julian. Join me, sweetie. Join me right where you sit. Rita Moreno. After school specials. Absolutely. Uh-huh. Oscar the Grouch. Mm-hmm. And Snuffleupagus with the long eyelashes. Snuffleupagus used to say, "Hello, bird." Yes. Ooby dooby. Ooby dubby. Hi, bird. Do you prefer the animated Grinch or the live action with Jim Carrey? I prefer the live action. That's a good one. I'd have to say I like the Jim Carrey character as well. Xavion, I'm with you on that one. It's hard to drive in Roblox. Sometimes you got to slow it down a little bit. You can turn it down a little bit to where it doesn't go so fast and just kind of get your bearings that way. Jim played crazy characters so well. Yes, he did. Now, DJ, were you the one that got that answer correct in the trivia night? I think I said this guy played two characters and they were both green. The only time I am good at driving is when I have a controller. Oh, I got the Richard Pryor one. Oh, that's right, you did. You got the but you had some other ones too. You got more than one answer right. I thought for sure you got the one that I asked about an actor that played, yes. I asked a question about an actor that played two characters and they were both green. My kid's self would be amazed with the technology we have today. I'm able to watch my show I want, when I want, no commercials, no waiting for a specific time. It was my dream back then. Amen, Julian. We had to plant ourselves in front of that TV at a certain time if we wanted to see our show. And if we were late, we just missed what we didn't see. Your glasses got you perfectly like I'm just like, oh, bless your heart. Thank you. If they would just stay up on my nose. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. Reminiscing about them old shows. Yes, sir. recording 6 things at once, rewind live TV, thousands of channels, mental. Exactly. Sorry, my autocorrect is weird. So is mine. Oh my goodness. I'm a huge Miami Vice fan. Oh my God. Julian, remember when they played Phil Collins' song, I can feel it coming in the air tonight? They played almost that whole song in one scene of Miami Vice. Yes, Phil Collins. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. I always light up a joint when that scene's amen. So many good songs, Miami Vice. Love at First Sight. I can't drive on my phone, not desktop. I used to have a bedtime and I would miss the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards and stuff, and I would be so angry, and my time difference made it. Oh man. The Muppets. Oh my God. My favorite Muppets were the old men. The 2 old parts in the balcony. Oh my God. I love the Muppets. Man, Jim Henson was no joke. No Jacket Required was a great album. That's right, it was. Boy, Phil Collins was the truth. Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock. Uh-huh. Hey, they doled out enough money to get Lionel Richie. Mm. Statler and Waldorf. Yeah, Betty White was a sweetheart. You used to tell people that was your uncle, Keisha. Wow. Wait, did that say uncle? Okay, I thought I got it right. Wow, that is too funny. Punky Brewster. I wasn't a big Punky Brewster fan, but yeah. How about Laverne and Shirley? Kermit the Frog here. I love Kermit. I used to love Kermit. It's not easy being green, just like the color of the leaves. Yes, what's happening? These lives are so relaxing. Watch, listen, and fall asleep. Perfect night routine. Good times, Gregory. That I watch that now every Saturday. Good times, anytime you need a payment. Good times, anytime you need a friend. I can't sing no more. Good times, anytime you're out from Jefferson's. Yeah. Bro, I used to ask obsessively what Kermit and Miss Piggy's kids would look like because they were different animals. But I think they was hooking it up in the back. Kermit and Miss Piggy was getting busy. Still here just playing Subway Surfers? Okay. I like Elmo and those 2 brothers that were always together. I've seen Roseanne, yes. Roseanne was the first trailer trash. The Pink Panther. The Rinky Dink Panther. Got the room smelling like bacon and frog legs. Oh my God. Oh God. Kermit was riding that. Kermit was riding Miss Piggy. Oh God, it smelled like breakfast. Oh my God, I remember when I was a baby, there was a scene in Sesame Street where they were fishing and tried to call them fish. Oh my God, I can't get that image out of my head. Little fish, little fish, little fish. Oh my God. Kermit. Yeah, Kermit had to be on top because Miss Piggy would have squished him. Oh my God. Kermit was making bacon for breakfast. DuckTales, yes. I was obsessed all the time singing pesca, pescadito, pescadito in Spanish. Oh, wow. Oh, that was so funny. Oh, God, that was, I cannot unsee that. I cannot unsee that at all. Yes, she does look a hot mess. I think every female needs to take time out. Now, this is real talk, especially if you're in a business. Yes, Gilligan's Island. I love that show. When you're on a platform of any kind, be it on television, the movies, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, you have the potential to be in front of millions of people. The last thing you want to do is present yourself in a negative manner. Remember that episode of Sesame Street with Tony Soprano? He was scared of giant talking vegetables. I didn't see that. Berenstain Bears. My boys loved that one. Yes, man, preach, Auntie. Yeah, whenever you go before the camera, whether you feel like it or not, you gotta put yourself out there appropriately. You can't be out there just every which a darn way, just uh hair not combed, or I mean, if you can't comb your hair, cover it up. If you can't, uh it's just there's just have some have some decorum and some, whether you believe that you are good enough or not, that's not the point. If you have the courage to get before a camera, make sure you have the courage to take care of yourself and look presentable. If you're a woman, put your bra on, okay? Put your bra on, shore them bad boys up so they're not flapping in the camera. If you're a man, make sure your drawers is on when you get on camera so we ain't got to be distracted with what you packing. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of things like that are very important when you get on camera. And, I mean, that's a first and foremost. You may not like to wear makeup. You may not like to um, go through the trouble. I be shaving for a Zoom call. Exactly. Exactly, Julian. It's important. Sure, flapping. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I, especially the females, I implore you to take the time out to be presentable, because whether you realize it or not, you are a queen. You know, God didn't make no garbage when he made you. Even me, I don't dress up or wear makeup, but I also am not flapping around. Exactly. And it's not about makeup. It's not about dressing up. I'm just saying, be presentable. Be presentable. Don't look like you just fell out of the bed. Still got goop in your eye. Can see the smoke coming out your mouth because you haven't brushed your teeth. That kind of thing. Hello, Ricky Ricardo. One time I dreamed a hamburger was eating me. Is that so? Well, can I join you? Let me go get my burger. Since you brought up hamburger, I'll finish mine with you. How about that? Mm. Mm. Too late. Mm. Okay, Thay. Of course, I say that as I'm eating. Oh my. Well, it's almost time to say goodbye to all my company. MIC. See you real soon. KEY. Why? Because I love you. Not MOUSE. AUNTIE. Auntie Mickey. Auntie Mickey. Almost time for turkey sandwiches. Honey, I got me a burger from Burger King. That's all I got. It's a half a burger at that. So, yep, I'm going to let this count down to the 2-hour mark. And I'm going to shut this down so this can move on. Wait, Abdul, are you going live after me? Thank you. Same to you, Thay. And thank you for, hold on. Thank you so much for subscribing to Xavion. Okay. Welcome to the mods. hmm Thank you so much, Mama Hype, for coming by. Don't let this be your last time, sweetie. All right, Thay. You got your wrench. She's earned it. She's definitely earned it. Now I gotta find Zay. Please come back, Mama. I loved having you here. You're welcome, Thay. You are very welcome. I've got to find one more. Um, where did he go? Here we go. All right. All righty then. Handled some housekeeping. Yes. You are so welcome, Thay. Making my daughter's lunch here. I'm covered in butter and cheese. Terrible typing. You got a slippery slope going on there, DJ. Okay, you guys. I got a jet. But I love you so much. I love you so much. And I will be back tomorrow, same time. So just remember, love one another. We ain't got long for this world, so enjoy every minute of it. I love y'all. Bye bye now.